Hey, Mike Griffith here at DawgNation. I'm in Romulus, Michigan, right outside Detroit with a quarterback that I think Georgia fans are going to get pretty familiar with in the future, Dwan Mathis. And Dwan, thanks for the hospitality. It's been great visiting with you tonight. And I guess I'll just start out by asking you your impressions of Georgia football. Where is it at right now? And how close are they to a national title?
Georgia is actually probably they just played the national championship game in my opinion.
You're talking about against Alabama?
Oh yeah, of course against Alabama. But a lot of people feel like that was a national championship, and a lot of people want to see other teams in it as well. But I'm not the playoff committee. I just feel like Georgia just played the national championship and they laid it all on the line. So
yeah, they did, and that was a tough game down there in Atlanta, and certainly it looked like there was some carryover against Texas. And now you bring yourself in here, 6'6", 210 guy. What are some of the attributes? I mean, there's obviously going to be a lot to learn, but what are some things you think that you can bring that are going to enable you to have a lot of success with the Bulldogs?
Really just my ability to make plays. I mean, outside, the play could break down, and with me just having my ability and my God-given talents, man, God just blessed me with some different kind of stuff that I can do outside of the pocket. I can make any throw. I can throw any ball, and that's just the biggest thing, really.
Yeah, certainly confident in his abilities, and yet when we talked earlier, you were pretty humble as far as what you need to do and what you need to learn in your role with Jake Fromm.
Really, I'm just coming in to work and put my head down and do what I'm supposed to do. I'm not coming in to – of course I'm going to compete, but I'm not coming in to just try to push Jake Fromm out the way and take his job because, of course, the chance of that happening are very low. He as soon as he came in, he went straight to the national championship and played for a national championship. A game that a lot of people thought they were going to win to the very end, came down to the last wire. But really, when I come in, I'm just coming in to work hard and do what I'm supposed to do and learn what I can from Jake Fromm and see where that can take me.
You know, Dwan was committed to Ohio State right up until December 19th, signing day. You told me you had two papers in front of you, Ohio State and Georgia. What was it about Georgia that led you to the Bulldogs? Did it go all the way back to that one visit when you were down there in 2017? Was there a feeling that you remembered or that just made you feel some type of way?
When I was there, the people that were there when I went to Canes, man, the people that were there were different. Like, it wasn't like in Detroit, man. If you go in a restaurant, people stare at you a certain kind of way. People were open to me, man. They asked me questions and stuff like that. In Detroit, nobody asks questions. Nobody wants to get to know you at all. Nobody really cares. They're just out for themselves. But in Georgia, it was different. People really showed that they cared. They asked me what was I here for and stuff like that. I told them what I was here for. They said, just come be a dog, please. Come be a dog. So that's the biggest thing.
So ultimately, you got to decide, and it comes down to comfort level and when you're picking between Georgia and Ohio State. I mean, because obviously you knew a lot more about Ohio State than Georgia at that time, and yet something led you to the Bulldogs.
It was really just every successful person taking a leap of faith. I'm for sure going to keep on saying that because I knew everybody at Ohio State, and I knew every in and every out to every door and everything. But when it came down to it, it just came down to where can you be more successful at? Where can you have a better opportunity to play right away and stuff like that? And that's what it came down to. My opportunity to come in, I'll probably be the second guy on the depth chart if everything goes as planned, and I do what I'm supposed to do on my end.
Yeah, Dwan, ready to work hard at Georgia. We'll see if you've got any questions. Just for a few minutes, don't want to keep you up too long. This guy's been having to stay up and pass some online classes just so he could enroll midterm, and now he'll actually be coming to Georgia, just this weekend I think you're going to be there. Any questions for Dwan before we go? It is a Facebook Live presentation. Someone says, please let this guy be special. You're going to like the feature I'm going to do on Dwan because he's a lot more than just a football player. The academics are big. I know you just spoke with some of those kids in Detroit at Ford Field about the academics recently. Let's go ahead and address that real quick. Dwan, why did you take some time out? I mean, there's a lot of things you can be doing. These are your last days at home. You just turned 18 years old and had a birthday party. What made you take the time to go to that Sound Mind, Sound Body camp and talk academics?
I wanted to talk to the kids about what it takes to not be too late. On my end, I was kind of too late. I waited too long to try to push myself to the academic end. I'm a really smart person, but I didn't really make smart decisions. I would go in school, man. I'd be like, I don't need to study for that test. I can pass that test because that's always what I've done. But throughout life, man, you gotta practice on stuff that you want to be good at. And I started to practice in school and do what I was supposed to do and get good at what I was supposed to get good at. And this last semester, I pushed academics very hard, and I did what I was supposed to do.
So someone asked what number you're going to wear. I'm not going to tell you. There's a clue here. And Dwan, you've got one end zone move. Let's go give them a preview now, and we can explain it later. But what is the Dwan Mathis move here?
So when I get in the end zone, if you see me do that, I'm saying it's too easy. What I just did was so easy. It wasn't really nothing they could do on their end to stop me because something in my brain told me that I was getting in the end zone no matter what. So if you see me do this, it was too easy.
It's kind of hard to flag him for that because that's not really taunting anybody. It looks like he's just saying, but it's that's what you call subtle swag. And I think Kirby and George will be all right with that when he gets in the end zone one day. Obviously, he's got a long way to go. He recognizes the process that he has, and real excited to be with George, and that's why he welcomed DawgNation in. So I just wanted to give you just a taste of Dwan. We're going to get a lot more of him in the story and a longer video, and I know he's going to go behind the red wall there. Freshmen don't talk to media. We understand Kirby's got his policies in place for a reason, and we certainly don't want to do anything to violate that. But in these final days before he goes to Georgia, thought that the crowd would enjoy getting an opportunity to meet Dwan. And as I said, we'll have a longer video and a longer story that'll be coming out. So everyone have a great evening. Welcome to meeting Dwan Mathis. Dwan, welcome to meeting the Georgia fan base. They're going to be waiting for you, and I think they're going to be wanting some championships real soon.
Yes.
So y'all have a great night.
Thank you.